back in on the checklist. Avionics headsets on. We're waiting for the clutch light out, which it is. Warm up RPM coming up to 60 to 70.
Yep.
Just a skoosh. RPM 60 to 70. Engine gauges. So we're looking at slightly positive amps. Engine oil pressures at the top of the green. Full. Oil temp coming up. Cylinder head temp is all the way down. But
yeah, it's coming up. It'll take a second for that one. It's the first time she's been started. I would probably, you can turn on your avionics and stuff.
Yeah.
I think that's on after.
Did I skip that?
Yeah, probably somewhere in there a little bit. Maybe not. Yeah, oh, I guess not. My bad. I thought it was sooner. I guess I'm used to the 22 as well. Or maybe I'm just used to turning them on as soon as the engine starts.
Avionics headsets on.
Yep.
Yeah, so I missed it. All right. So GPS, we're bringing on.
There you go. There's our comm radios.
Traffic. 07 tower.
There you go. Perfect.
Holding short at tonight.
And let's go ahead and squawk VFR too.
Okay.
There it is. Okay, so on this is going to be our ATIS, and it's comm 2, like this.
Okay.
And you can hear it, right?
Yep.
And this will be our comm radio.
Okay. So primary comm 1.
Comm 2 is used for ATIS and stuff, and then nav radio as well.
Okay.
VFR aircraft, advise ground control, direction of departure. All aircraft quiet and engine run up, advise ground control prior to taxi. Cardinal 103, turn right, taxiway.
I'm just going to get the ATIS real quick.
Yep.
Outside the state of Texas may be subject to quarantine restrictions. Report to the Georgetown Municipal Airport Terminal.
That's different.
For further information. Advise on initial contact, you have ATIS information, Sierra.
Sierra. Let me actually listen to it now.
No problem.
Georgetown Airport, ATIS information, Sierra. Weather at 1753 Zulu. Wind 280 at 16. Visibility 10. Sky conditions clear. Temperature 25, dew point 12. Altimeter 2962. Expect a visual approach runway 29er. Bird advisories are in effect. VFR aircraft advise ground control, direction of departure. All aircraft quiet.
And then wind was 280.6.
Yep.
Notice, Chairman.
Good job using that on your winds, bud.
Outside the state of Texas.
Yo, wind bug.
Subject to quarantine restrictions.
All right, I'm good on that. So we're going to go back up to.
Nope. There you go. So on this one, before you do, flip that down. There you go. And you don't want to hit enter because you want to check your GPS database.
Yep. So I'm up 12022. We need to be up. Isn't George? Nope.
That's tower. That's right.
12022. Okay. All right, so we're up on tower. Coming back in on the checklist. We got our ATIS. I'll just use this time, too, to initialize the
Okay, so
GPS.
check your dates. Oh.
Sorry, man.
It's all right. You got it. That's
Make
why
sure
I wanted
my database is current.
Yep. And then now you got to check your your CDI, your flags, your vertical CDI. So now what you do is you take this, point it up, no matter what direction.
Okay.
Half left, half up, and both flags are out of view. So half left, yep, out of view, yep, half up, yep, out of view, yep.
Okay.
There you go.
Got it. This is all part of that checklist?
Yes.
Okay. Got it. All right, so...
And you usually don't start it now. Usually you get all the way up to the sprag clutch check, and then I go to my instrument checkup.
Yeah.
Instrument checklist.
And that's a good time because you're coming back down to 50 to 60. Yep. Okay. Are that okay?
Yeah, so you can enter and just get back to your normal checklist, and then we'll get to this.
Got it. All right, warm up RPM 670, engine gauge is green, mag drop check. All right, so we're stabilized 75. We're really not. I'm going to bring it up to 75.
There you go. Yeah, so you've been in that 50 to 60 to 70 for warm up, right?
Yep.
There you go. Perfect.
All right, stabilized 75 and sprag clutch check, or I'm sorry, mag check.
Okay.
So right now we're on both. I'm going to go over to right. So 1, 2, 1 1000, 2 1000, back to both. Let it stabilize and no more than 7% drop. And go over to the left, 1, and back to both.
Perfect.
All right, sprag clutch check, needle split. So we're stabilized 75 and rolled throttle idle. There's the needle separation.
And remember, in a Raven 2, fuel injected, you don't chop it real quick. The reason you
do or don't?
You do not.
Do not. Okay.
And the reason is because you can shut off fuel.
Okay. All right.
So you shouldn't chop it.
Slow roll.
Yep, just a nice easy boop. You know, something like that, and it'll drop off on you.
Understood.
You'll get that split.
All right. So now
that's one of the things to do in the POH in Chapter 4.
Okay. So now is the point where we would, I'm sorry, you've got the AC on.
Yep, so you break open your checklist at this point, and what it says is check your GPS and everything, make sure all that's going.
Yep.
But pretty much what we're going to do is just start checking our instruments, you know, and loading our procedure.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll show you what I typically do. So today we're going to go to gray, right?
Yep.
So we go to direct to, and gray may be in the nearest, it may not. We'll see.
GRK.
Yep, there it is. What do you know it is? So enter, activate, yep, that's what we want. Desired course 337, it says, okay? So we know we're going to be using the VOR, but it's good to have a backup.
Yeah, absolutely.
If we feel like loading the approach, now it'll be as easy as going to select approach, and then VOR VOR alpha.
Big knob down to VOR alpha. Yep.
Yeah, I guess that's it.
No
so it would be as easy doing that, yeah.
Yep.
So now we can use, we know we're going to use VLOC, all right? So we're going to put it in VLOC, but we'll put this on 337, because that'll be how we get up there, right? We know the one's coming out of the west, so
yep.
337, but we're going to be following whatever radial we want up there. We'll determine that in the air. How does that sound?
Yep.
Or do you just want to intercept that radial 14, whatever it was? What do you think you would do? So if we look at our approach plate, the radial we would...
Which plate are we looking at?
The VOR 33. We could select the 153 radial if we wanted to and fly that up there.
All right, Robert Gray.
Yeah.
Yeah, intercept the, you said the...
Yeah, that's the RNAV 33.
Yeah, you're right. You're looking at the VOR?
Yeah, that's the one we're going to do up there.
I got VOR alpha.
You don't have the VOR 33?
Copter VOR 33.
There it is.
Yeah, the 153 radial. Yep.
All right, perfect.
Yep.
So we can go ahead and do that, right? Won't be an issue. We'll keep that on 337, but 153?
Yep.
There you go. So we'll intercept that.
It's pretty much a 45-degree intercept.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So not a big deal, right?
Yeah.
It's pretty close to it. Now what I would go ahead and do is we need to make sure we have RAIM, right? Do you know what RAIM is?
Yeah, Random Autonomous Integrity Monitoring.
Receiver.
Receiver Autonomous Integrity Monitoring.
Yep, just means you have an extra... Do you know how to do that?
I think I go to menu.
Nope. You go to... So take that big knob.
Yep.
And go to aux page. You're in the nav page now. There's the waypoint. There's aux. Now one little knob over, aux page 2, and you see RAIM prediction.
So cursor select.
Yep.
And then big knob down.
Yep. Enter.
Enter. And then
big knob over to the arrival time. Because, yes, we're going to the waypoint, and yes, it's for this date today, but we need to check for the future. So I go 3 hours in the future, which right now it's...
Is that local time?
Nope, it's Zulu.
It says local.
No, it doesn't.
It says LCL. Right? I
don't know. I've never... It's always done Zulu for me.
Okay,
yep.
So we'll shoot for like 18?
No, it's 1900 now, Zulu time. So I would shoot for about 2100. There you go. So that'll give us... usually you do 2 hours, but I like to do 3 just in case you get extended or something.
Okay.
So enter. It says, do you want to compute RAIM? Yes. And then, there you go. RAIM's available.
Got it.
Perfect. So now just hold the clear button, and it'll take you back to nav page 1.
Yep.
There you go. And you can set your... however you want to go. So if you want to zoom in just a little bit,
yep.
Like I like about... Oops, sorry. I like about 20 miles, like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which is fine.
Okay.
Now, we know this is loaded up for our departure and everything as well. Okay, we're going to depart and intercept that 153 radial. The only thing we need to make sure is that we have the right frequency, which is 111.8, right?
Yep, for the VOR.
Yep. So, look, our cursor is to change our frequency right there. So we push it, and now we can change our comm frequency. There it is. Now we swap that. Now we've got that in there for when we're ready to identify.
If I go to COM 2 up,
Nope. So that's for COM 2, nav.
And I can hear the boards when we pick it up.
Yep, when we pick it up. So there you go. And we can go ahead and put in a gray ATIS, which is 124.9. And I'm a big fan of doing stuff while you can on the ground.
Set it up, yeah.
Yep. So 124.9, that's in the standby. All we'll have to do is just swap it. Not a big deal. Let me see here. Otherwise, I think all that's set up. Now we would do our instrument check, okay?
Yep.
So, you know, HSI, we just need to make sure that it's slave to this. So what we do is we take it out of the slave mode. We take it out 30 or 40 degrees, something like that. And then we slave in and make sure that that flux gate system that's sitting behind you is going to work. And it should align within plus or minus 5.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I see it swinging around now.
Boom, it stops at 025. That's at like 025.
Got it.
Perfect, dead on. And we got it set up for everything, okay? We got our heading bug, which is our GPS coordinate up to gray, but this is to intercept the 153 radial.
Yep.
Okay? Then we have turn coordinator, ball slightly to the right, wings are level. Vertical speed indicator, you might give it a knock for me, just a small one.
Yeah.
There you go. Needle's back on 0. So 0 is 0. Then we have altimeter, which is plus or minus 75 feet once we've set the current altimeter, which is good. We do need to erect our attitude indicator, and it's good, and it looks like the wings are about as good. You see how this thing has a slight left always. This is what I was telling you about.
Okay.
Airspeed indicator's looking good. RPM is normal, and manifold air pressure gauge is right about 10.5 inches, right where it should be. At this point, I think everything is set up. I did that checklist. I don't have it completely memorized, but you know, I got it. I got everything on the checklist.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So now the only thing we need to do is when we pick up, we need to decide how we want to take off. So the wind is 280 right now, right? And we can see that flag over there in that field. Do you see it?
Got it in sight, yep.
So what's the best way to take off?
I think what the runway out of here is, what is it, 26?
28.
28?
11, or I'm sorry, 11 and 29.
Yeah, 29. I'll just take off 29.
So you'd want to take off the runway? You wouldn't want to take off out of here?
No, I think just taxiing to the runway, taking off along the runway would be most conservative.
Okay, perfect, man.
Yeah.
If that's fine, if that's the safest route,
yeah,
I'm
rather
happy with
than
that.
going over hangars.
And with a tailwind, right?
Yeah,
But we could take off down this way, which is fine. Is there anything with taking off with a slight right headwind? Is there any kind of aerodynamic hazard we have to be aware of?
Yeah, loss of tail rotor effectiveness.
Not from the right.
From the wind, I mean, I'm looking at that little tail right there. We got a left crosswind coming out of here.
No, we're going to die. Yeah, if we took off this way, but we would 180 and take off that way.
Right.
So, no, that wouldn't be a problem. But the safest way to take off 29, absolutely fine with.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I just want you to know all of your options.
Yep.
That's what a PIC does.
Yeah, I mean, if I had a 15-knot headwind straight out of the north here, then I think shooting the gap between these and going over that wire pole, that'd be fine.
Yeah, I do it all the time.
Yeah. But
okay, perfect. So I think we're probably good to go ahead and continue with this checklist now.
Okay.
Which is kind of scrolling up and taking frictions off and scrolling. Uh-oh, I think you dropped a pen or something, bud.
Thank you.
Yep.
Keep it in my pocket.
Then just making sure that
all right, so
we'll do our instrument check, what I call our donkey check, which is to make sure everything's looking good, little aft, little forward, left, right, and swinging the turn coordinator kind of deal.
Yep. That's funny how that's creeping.
Yeah, so we want to recage that. You see what I mean?
Yeah.
I told you, this is the best. It usually gets okay in flight.
Really?
Yeah.
All right, well, good thing it's not our primary.
That's right.
All right, so sprite clutch we did, doors secured, front and back.
Yep, make sure it's unlocked.
Unlocked.
I know those guys like to fly with it locked, but this says do not fly with them locked in case you need egress.
Yeah, you never know. I mean, you could have a tree on this side, and I need to climb it back and get out.
Yep.
All right, limit map chart check. So OAT gauge.
Yeah, they were calling about 20. You know the pavement's going to heat up quicker, so I would subtract about 3 from that. So 25, which is really close to what they were calling. So that's going to put us at 23.
23.
Add 2.8, which is going to be 25.8, which is pretty much where the red line is.
Yeah, okay.
So lots more power.
Yeah. All right, cyclic collector friction's off, so coming down.
Yep, I got your collective already.
Cyclic off. Collective's off. And hydraulic system check.
All right, so what I do on this one is I give just a little bit of forward, watching the tip path plane, right? Forward, aft, left, and right, and then a little up. There it is.
Yep.
Now, hydraulics off, and understand that before you start feeling resistance, you should have approximately 1/2 inch of play.
Yep.
In this, okay?
Now, are you doing, you're doing
the same thing.
Making an X, or are you just doing a plus?
I just do a plus. Okay. Everybody does it slightly different.
Forward, aft.
Yep, looking up
left,
at that tip path plane.
Right.
And and then a little up collective.
Up.
There it is. Now on and check one more time. Make sure there's no stiffness again.
Forward, back, left, right.
Little up.
Little up.
Beautiful. So don't feel any stiffness. Did you feel that 1/2 inch of play though?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right.
All right. Governor on. It is on.
Yep.
And increase throttle 101 to 102. All right. So I'm back inside. Increasing throttle. Let the governor take it at 80.
Yep. Oh, I'm going to turn up our radio now.
Okay. Thank you.
Sorry, I forgot I turned it down for ATIS. I'm like, man, it's slow here today.
Yeah. All All right, we're stabilized. 101 to 102.
Waiting on that clutch light. There,
Yep.
it's out in 3.
All right, the only thing we got left is before takeoff and low RPM check. So we'll do the low RPM check first.
Okay.
Gonna increase collective, reduce throttle. 97%, lighten the horn. There it is, slowly lower collective. All right, lights are all out. RPM is stabilized. Gauges are all looking at all in the green. Full. We're up on 12022. We're set direct to Gray Army Airfield.
Yep.
Squawking 1200. Governors on.
Once we climb up to about 2,000 feet, though, that's something else we need to do. 120.07. That's Gray approach.
Yeah.
I forgot about that. My bad.
Good. I need to start chair flying all this.
Yeah. And you can go ahead and pick up and probably forward's the best way to get away from that.
Yeah, so I'll go forward and right. We'll get away. We'll check, make sure nobody's taxiing off our right rear.
And as you're doing these compass turns, be sure to look at your gauges to make sure they're working. Those all count as your flight instrument check.
And I'm sorry,
Before takeoff check is good. And clear left, clear right, coming up.
Clear on the right.
And two-step pickup.
Runway 29 cleared, touch and go.
29 cleared, touch and go, number 3.
All right, CG and flight controls feel good. Sliding forward and right. Keeping the tail straight.
So be real careful with not keeping your skids in the direction of travel. All right?
Tail's clear.
And you're clear on the right. And the reason why, so you've got a ball and a tip and your turn indicator, and it looks like your heading indicator's working. Give a little bit of forward. There, your attitude, a little bit of aft.
Yeah, just checking that the attitude indicator moves.
A little bit of aft
Turn
now.
coordinator.
There
We
it
got
goes.
nose up, nose down. So CG flight controls and flight instruments check.
Yep, that's looking good. Gosh, this thing's a piece of junk. I've written it up, but we shall see.
All right, so we'll move towards the compass rose into the controlled area. Set up for 29.
11 Tango, you want me to do left traffic or right traffic, sir?
Tomahawk 11 Tango, make right traffic.
Right traffic, 11 Tango.
Anytime you want autopilot on today, for whatever, well, shit, you're in double I, but you're first. So anytime you want autopilot on, just say autopilot on, hold this heading, hold this altitude.
Got it.
Okay?
Okay.
I'm autopilot.
Understood. Georgetown Tower, helicopter 831 Victor Alpha.
Helicopter 831 Victor Alpha, Georgetown Tower.
Helicopter 831 Victor Alpha, vicinity compass rose. I'd like to take runway 29 for a north departure with Sierra.
In November, helicopter 831 Victor Alpha, you can proceed up to hold short, runway 29 or landing traffic.
And 831 Victor Alpha, holding short, 29.
In November 31 Kilo, the departing Tomahawks in right close traffic. You can proceed on course.
Good job, dude.
Tomahawk.
Proceed on course.
I'm sorry if I tell you stuff that you know already.
No. You don't know what I don't know. I'm to the point I don't know what I don't
7
know.
Fox, you can turn right, taxiway Kilo, and contact ground.
Slide right.
You're doing really good with flying in this this wind like this.
Doing there 47 Fox, turn right Kilo, contact ground.
Kilo, going to ground, 47 Fox.
This guy always.
Helicopter 1 Victor Alpha, you can proceed runway 29er for a right departure turn to the
I'll get
north. Winds 27018, cleared for takeoff.
Clear to take off runway 29 with a departure to the north. Helicopter 831 Victor Alpha. Thank you, sir.
All right, finals clear.
Yep. Yeah, he's on a short final, but it's all right.
November 5231 Kilo, contact off and approach 119.0.
All right, 1, 2, 3 in the green. Feels looking good. No warning lights. Top of the green. Let's go.
On to go. Oh, looking for 45. There it is. Climbing out.
Georgetown Tower 11 Tango is right midfield for runway 29er for a full stop.
Tomahawk 11 Tango, you're number 2, following Skyhawk traffic, short final, runway.
All right, man, we're in a good steady climb. Let's go ahead and start turning to the north.
Traffic.
All right.
11 Tango.
Clear right. Turn. Got a bird about 2 o'clock our level.
Where?
A little far out there, about 2, 3 o'clock.
Oh, okay, no
Will
problem.
be no factor. Yep.
And got that guy who's turning to the north as well.
I got him in sight.
Awesome. Little choppy today.
Yeah, it
so remember, do not exceed 110 and accept smooth air. So today we will not exceed 110 knots. And you really start feeling it. So a little bit of left pedal for trim.
Yep.
And you'll start feeling it around 90, I bet. All right, we're in a fat old left crosswind right now.
Yeah, we are.
Either way, it'll help you out. All right, man. Let's just start climbing up gently, you know, nice and easy, nothing crazy because we can't climb above 1,300 for now.
Yep.
Let's just wait till we're a little bit farther, a couple more miles, and then we'll climb up and identify that VOR, and autopilot on so you can put on your foggles.
All right, autopilot on.
All right,
You
I
have all
got it.
controls.
I have all three. Ooh, this is gonna be fun on my
Yeah, it is.
my tour tonight. I'm so excited to fly, dude. I never get to fly.
Just, I'm gonna take off these crookies or whatever.
That's fine.
It's just not working out for me.
No problem.
Put them in the back seat, reaching across.
Okay.
All right, all right, all right, all right. All right, foggles are on. We're punched in. Make sure I got my approach up.
Tower 5327 Alpha, let's depart to the east.
Got the copter VOR 33.
Right turn out to the east, squawk 1200.
Right turn out to the east, squawk VFR 27 Alpha.
Alright. And so this is what I typically do just to help them out. Tower Helicopter 831 Victor Alpha, request early climb out to 3,100 feet and swap to gray approach.
Helicopter 1 Victor Alpha, frequency change approved.
Frequency change approved. Good day, Helicopter 831 Victor Alpha.
We'll see you.
All right, I'm changing freaks to approach.
And let's change to that VOR first.
Okay.
So what you do is down for the nav.
Yep.
Button up here. No.
Oh,
there you go. Down on that first one. There it is. And hit this button for identify.
Yep.
And I think I can barely hear it. Climb up a little bit early. All right, we can shut that off for now. We'll just fly the GPS heading for now.
got it.
And see if we can't get that thing. So why don't we go ahead and swap and listen to ATIS too if we can get it? Just one of those things that we want to do before we contact gray approach. Does that make sense?
So
Yeah,
it's 124.9. Yeah, I know it's on standby. I was just verifying
Oh, okay, perfect. Look at you, man. All right, so now you flip up COM 2.
Rotating beacon out of VOR out of service. Advise on initial contact. You have information echo.
Echo?
Yep.
Robert Gray Army Airfield. Information echo. Weather at 1858 Zulu. Automated observation. Wind 280 at 20. Gusts 27. Visibility 10. Sky clear. Below 12,000. Temperature 26. Dew point 6. Altimeter 2958. Pressure altitude plus 1331.
2958.
Altitude plus 30.
Wow, they are accurate, that density altitude.
Yeah.
1331.
Runway 33.
Turkey 5231 kilo approach.
All right, swapping that back. And then
Down. Just one little on COM 2.
Yep.
Arrivals originating from...
There you go. And then now you go down to nav, see if we can try to identify that again. So nav, little button down, there you go. And then I hit the ident. We're told we should be able to get it.
yeah. I don't hear anything.
Me either. Still waiting.
124.9.
Yeah.
No, I'm sorry. 118.6.
Yep. It's not 6, is it?
I'm looking at it.
111.
111.8. We got it in wrong.
Did I?
Yep.
No, it's in right. 111.8.
I'm sorry. I'm looking at the top, the COM.
No problem.
I am hanging on to the stabilizer.
All right, maybe we'll just wait till we're a little bit closer, but we can go ahead and contact the approach. So go ahead and flip that nav off. There you go. And we'll contact approach. I'll do the first one just so you can hear how a double I is supposed to do it. And you said you wanted to fly what altitude? 3,100 from 180.
Yep.
Yeah, actually we need to be 4,200 it looks like.
Yeah, because we're slightly to the west.
All right, well, I'll climb up. And I'll start intercepting our... I think I might have our... could you adjust that to 153? I might be off on my... For some odd reason. I was dumb.
That's pretty close.
There we go, perfect.
Yeah.
Great approach. Good afternoon, Helicopter 831 Victor Alpha.
Helicopter 831 Hotel Alpha, great approach.
Yes, sir. Just about 7 miles north of Georgetown at 3,700, climbing to 4,200. Requesting the copter approach, runway 33 with you all. Helicopter 831 Victor Alpha. Practice. I didn't say practice.
Yep.
Daggone it.
Helicopter 831 Victor Alpha, squawk 0172.
0172, Helicopter 831 Victor Alpha. And go ahead and hit ident for me. I always hit ident.
Yep. 0172.
Let's see if we can identify this thing. What the hell, man?
Yeah, I don't hear anything.
Helicopter 831 Victor Alpha, gray altimeter is 2958, radar contact, position as reported, gray is landing runway 33, and the wind 28018, gust 27, how will this approach terminate?
Yes, sir, would like to go missed, either a left or right turn back to the south towards Georgetown for the practice RNAV 29, helicopter 831 Victor Alpha.
Helicopter 1 Victor Alpha, and verify the approach request was at the VOR 33 copter?
Yes, sir, that's correct. Helicopter 831 Victor Alpha. There's my altitude, climbing through, a little high, descending. Got it. It's going to take us a little while to get up there. You want all three controls? Well, you can brief your approach in a...
Yeah.
You can start doing that now.
Okay. Yeah. All right, so this is going to be the...
Helicopter 1 Victor Alpha, fly heading 330, maintain VFR at or above 3,000, vectors, copter, VOR runway 33 at gray.
All right, fly heading 330 for vectors to the copter approach runway 33, helicopter 831 Victor Alpha. Thank you, sir. Perfect.
All right, so this will be, we're getting radar vectors for the initial approach fix for the copter VOR 33. The inbound heading is...
36 Charlie Tango, changed advisory frequency.
The inbound heading is 333. Touchdown zone, or I'm sorry, airport elevation is 1,015. They also have a PAR ASR available, though I shouldn't brief that because we don't need it. So Masler Alpha 5 will be the lighting. Missed approach is climbing right turn to 3,000, direct back to the GRK VOR. ATIS we've already got, so ATIS gave us winds 280 at 20, gust to 27, 10 statute clear, altimeter 2958.
2958.
Yep, and I already programmed it in.
Perfect.
We're up on gray approach 120.075. We've already established contact.
Helicopter 1 Victor Alpha, after completion of approach, depart to the southeast, maintain VFR at or below 3,500.
Depart to the southeast, at or below 3,500, helicopter 831 Victor Alpha.
Depart to the southeast, below, at or below 3,500.
Yeah, we'll just depart at 140 right in the middle. How's that sound?
Got it. All right, gray tower is 120.75. And
yeah, good man.
We should have that up in the standby.
It's already up, actually.
Yeah,
1207. So they'll probably. It looks like they're operating out of the same frequency, so that's fine.
Got it. Okay. Ground control we don't need. Clearance delivery we won't need. All right. See, the initial approach fix for this will be gray VOR up on 111.8. We have that programmed into primary on the nav, and we could try one more time to identify that.
Yeah, let's do that.
So we'll go COM1 nav ID. I got nothing. Going back to center position.
I mean, it looks like it's coming in, though, to me.
Yeah. I mean, you're pretty much on it.
31 Victor Alpha is 12 miles south of the gray VOR, flighting 340 to join, maintain VFR at above 3,000 until established. Cleared copter VOR 33 gray.
Did he say maintain 3,000 until established?
Yep.
Maintain 3,000 until established. Clear for the copter approach runway 33, helicopter 831 Victor Alpha. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Shit, dude. Well, their VOR's not working. We got a nav page. We're in VLOC right now. It's not working, so it must be down. Stupid us for not checking NOTAMs.
I did check. I didn't see anything about it.
All right, well, let's check with him real quick.
Yeah.
Great approach, helicopter 831 Victor Alpha. Just a quick question for you, sir. Are you guys having any issues with your VOR?
Helicopter 831 Victor Alpha, you know what? Thank you for reminding me. The VOR is out. Cancel approach clearance. Maintain VFR. What was your
my God.
Maintain VFR, helicopter 831 Victor Alpha. Thank you. God dang it.
Would you like to do something different?
Just stand by just for 1 second, please. Helicopter 831 Victor Alpha. Thanks. Let's see what else they got here.
They got an RNAV 29.
Do they have an RNAV?
I'm sorry.
Anything 33?
They got a VOR Alpha, Robert Gray.
Well, it's dead. The VOR's dead.
Thank you very much. They got a GPS 33.
All right. All right, so let's do that one, okay?
All right, so I'll come down the program it in on the procedure.
Yeah.
On the GPS.
Yep. Oh, hey, they have an ILS too. You want to do the ILS?
Sure. Helicopter 1 Victor Alpha, flighting 330. That'll take you towards runway 33 in case you still want to make an approach that way.
Yes, sir. I guess we'll go ahead and do the ILS runway 33 if that's not too much trouble for you, and we'll fly that heading of runway 33, helicopter 831 Victor Alpha.
Helicopter 831 Victor Alpha. No, that'll work. Sorry about the confusion on that last one, but flighting 330, you're 12 miles still southeast of the Grayview, or maintain 3000, maintain VFR, cleared ILS runway 33.
Maintain 3000, clear for the ILS into runway 33, helicopter 831 Victor Alpha. No problem at all, sir. Just didn't know if we missed a NOTAM or something.
Yeah, there is a NOTAM out on it, and
what?
I missed it when you called in.
No problem at all. Sorry about that, helicopter 831 Victor Alpha.
What?
No, don't worry about it.
I don't remember seeing it.
All right. All right, man. So,
all right, so I think I programmed it in. I went to procedure. I loaded and activated the GPS 33.
Yep. Well, you loaded the GPS. We're going to do the ILS.
Oh, I mean, I did the ILS.
Okay.
Yep.
Perfect. So let's put in our ILS frequency. See if we can hurry up and identify that thing.
Yep. Let me pull it up. I don't think I had downloaded that one before we left.
No worries. I got it. It's 109.35. And you're going to have to hit the button to swap. There you go. Oh, you got it in.
Say it again.
109.35. There
Okay,
you go.
got it. And now
swap that. Yep.
Swap.
And then let's identify it.
All right. We're going to go nav.
Yep.
And we're going to ID.
There it is. I hear it coming in already.
Yep. All right. We verify the Morse code. Some signal's better than no signal here.
3000, and we are established, so we can descend down to 2600 now.
I should have downloaded that approach.
No worries. Here, you got all three?
All right. I have all flight controls.
You got all three flight controls. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take my thing off here and give it to you.
All right, now the HIC or HSI is still
yep,
active.
I'm going to get that going for you, and that says, well, actually, it's pretty damn close, 333. So.
36 Charlie Tango, great departure, radar contact, climb and maintain.
There you go.
Hold
give it a little bit of left to get back on course.
Okay. And when able, stay in tension.
And I'm just going to throw this in your lap for now, okay? There's your approach. And you don't have to brief this. Sorry, this got screwed up like this, man. I apologize.
I should have downloaded all of them.
It's not your fault. So we can get down to 2600. Since we're established, we're clear for the approach.
36 Charlie Tango, Roger. You can expect that.
And just start flying that needle. And your can this clip in? Here, I have all three. Why don't you clip it in?
You have all three?
I got all three. Dude, I'm sorry for this confusion, bro.
No, this is good. Good training. All right, I have all three.
Correction, contact Gray Tower.
Contact Gray Tower, helicopter 831 Victor Alpha. Thank you. All right, so now all we got to do is just swap to Gray Tower. So you got it in there. Tixbo, I think, is where the glide slope is going to come in.
Yep.
So just intercept that course for me. You're going to need a fat
correction.
Yep, wing correction. So remember, it's always tip to tail first. So you always point this, and a little bit more of a wing correction is probably about right there. Will be fine.
All right, so I'm going to come back to 80 knots.
Yep. Hold on just a sec while I contact them. Gray Tower, helicopter 831 Victor Alpha, checking in on 12007.
26.
Helicopter 831 Victor Alpha, that's the approach frequency. Tower is 120.75.
120.075. Okay. 120.75. I'm sorry.
No problem.
Dude, you guys. And we got him in. Gray Tower, helicopter 831 Victor Alpha, checking in on 120.75.
Helicopter 831 Victor Alpha, Gray Tower, runway 33, winds 270 at 17, gust and 26, clear for the option.
Clear for the option, runway 33, helicopter 831 Victor Alpha, thank you.
Number 1 Victor Alpha, clear for the low approach, runway 33.
Clear for low approach only, helicopter 831 Victor Alpha. They never let us land there. I was like, oh, sweet, do clear for the option. I thought we were going to get the touchdown.
All right, so it looks like 6.7 miles is where a glide slope intercept.
Okay, perfect. So you can just disregard this thing, and
I'm just looking for my glide slope intercept on the HSI.
Okay, you still got about, I don't know.
There it is right there. It's coming in now.
Perfect. So forget this for right now.
I'm going to hold about a 320 with this wind correction angle.
Okay.
And 2600. So now my decision height is 1195.
All right, 1195.
So I can begin my descent down to 1195.
Yep. Did you hit Tixbo?
6.7.
Not
no,
quite.
No, I did
yep.
not.
So you can't descend quite yet.
All right, so on course, above glide path. Not going to descend yet. Still should be holding 2600.
Awesome. We're just about to cross Rubuff now. Is that right?
Yep.
All right, cool.
Yep. All right, glide slope's coming in. So Ruboff is the glide slope intercept.
Awesome. There we go.
And the final approach fix. So once I'm on course at the final approach fix, I can begin descending down to 1360.
Yep, and I'd probably say that is a good wind correction angle there, somewhere right around that.
Yeah, I was holding 10 degrees, and I started, I actually went past on course.
Okay, well, we'll back it off once you intercept.
320?
Yeah, let's try that.
All right, so we're on course.
On glide slope.
On glide slope. Initiating my descent down to 1360.
All right, and let's go ahead and trim up with the ball.
Thank you.
There you go. And now I'm going to teach you something really cool. So take a glance down at your ground speed. You see that?
57, yeah.
Yeah, we'll just call it 60. Divide it by 2 and add a 0. That's your descent angle that you should, that's your descent that you should keep to maintain glide slope. So 60 divided by 2 is 30. And then add a 0, so 300 feet per minute will keep your 3-degree glide slope.
Got it.
So you can just set your collective for that and adjust with your cyclic, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
All right.
Just tweak the speed a little bit.
Yeah, absolutely. And look, if you do that, I promise you'll never get off glide slope. Perfect. And we hit Ruboff. We don't have to report final approach fix because he didn't ask us to, because we're technically VFR.
A little bit of trim would be good.
All right, man. Well, there is a very real-world thing for a double eye. All right?
Yeah, just jumping right into another approach.
Into, you know, there's an issue. And you said you checked NOTAMs and there was nothing there. I believe you. I know you know how to check NOTAMs. I think he's probably screwed up. He didn't even know it wasn't working. So.
Yeah, it's possible.
Oh, dude, those guys mess up a lot. You know it. Perfect, man. Good approach. Intercepting that course, you're only half a ball off. That's what I'm, or half a dot off.
1360 was my
air minimum.
Yep.
Okay. Well, you are 2,000 for 1360, so you got about 900 feet to go.
On glide path, on course.
There it is. All right, and the final approach fix, I'm sorry, we were supposed to check timer, approach mode, go over our missed approach again, and then we talk about lighting and pilot-controlled lighting. So turn on our aircraft, our lights, landing lights, and then any kind of controlled pilot lighting if we need it. Those are some things you want to talk about when you hit final approach fix. And then now at this point, we are just stereo cockpit down, which we're fine, you're doing fine. There you go. Try not to overshoot that thing. You know, kind of anticipate what that wind's going to do. You know, it's hard out of the west, so.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, the amount of left pedal.
Yep.
It's pretty good.
And you're doing fine. I'm just being picky things to help you out.
No, that's good. So off course, above glide path.
Yeah.
Going to correct. Use a little bit of cyclic.
There it is. Good.
Coming back on the glide path. You just watch that VSI with that pitch change.
Yeah, just a gentle thing, you know, try to keep it around 300 if you can. Just remember, if you change your ground speed, your descent's going to change a little bit, but you're still right there at 60, you know what I mean? So there you're approaching 600 feet per minute, so you're going to have to back that off with a cyclic. There you go. Beautiful. Good, and that's it, man. You're doing really well for the first approach you've done in a while, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Thanks.
Don't think me, man. It's all you. I didn't do anything.
Our airspeed's getting a little slow.
Yeah. I was
actually a little bit of turbulence. Actually.
Yeah.
See how I went all the way down to like almost 55?
Yeah, I sure did.
Yeah. All right, a little high.
I think I might give a report a little bit of a wind shear.
Yeah.
Here, plus or minus 20 knots. You think that's safe to do?
Yeah.
Great Tower, helicopter 831 Victor Alpha. Just be advised, sir, about a mile and a half out from the threshold, there is a little bit of wind shear, plus or minus 20 knots on the airspeed indicator.
Roger, and was that a gain or a loss of 20 knots?
Loss of 20 knots, sir, helicopter 831 Victor Alpha. All right, and you've been through your
Victor
descent.
Alpha, Roger.
Thank you.
Time, what was the position of it?
1.5 miles from the threshold, sir.
Thank you.
Busted it.
Yep.
1360, no go.
Yep. All right, so we'll just fly along the field here so we can look at some of their cool helicopters if they got any out.
Yep.
No problem. And remember, we're turning to the southeast, climbing to 3,000.
Yep.
Okay.
Climb straight ahead to 2,000, and then
Hey, well, look at what you're doing when you put your head down. You just put a bunch of forward cyclic in. So remember, if you're going to be looking around at stuff like that, and you're under the hood or in IMC conditions, you know, think about what you're going to be doing.
Yep.
All right, perfect.
Seems like a ghost town.
Yeah, man, no kidding. Yeah, there ain't nobody here. I don't even see a helicopter out, man. That's a bummer. Wow, funky butt loving. There's usually all the 60s sitting over there in the Apaches.
Yeah.
November 831, Victor Alpha, left turn out to the south approved, and you looking for flight following back down to Georgetown, or are you just looking to proceed down there yourself?
Yes, sir. If we could get VFR flight following, that would be great. We would like to do the practice approach RNAV 29 into Georgetown, and we will do that left turn out to the south, climbing up to 3,100. 831 Victor Alpha. All right, you're clear to turn.
831 Victor Alpha, roger. Maintain that current squawk and contact departure.
Contact departure and maintain the squawk, helicopter 831 Victor Alpha.
All right, I'm on the instruments.
Yep.
Left-hand turn to the south.
Great approach, helicopter 831 Victor Alpha is in a left turn to the southeast, climbing up to 3,000 and checking on 120.07.
Helicopter 831 Victor Alpha, gray departure radar contact.
Fuck, did I say gray approach?
Yep.
Son of a bitch, what an idiot. Gosh, dude, that's the stuff I hate about it when I make little mistakes like that. No wonder he doesn't like me right now. Awesome, man. Just nice, easy climb. Watch that airspeed. Use some of that airspeed. We know it's going to be funky, right?
Yep.
So once we get up to altitude, you can turn on your autopilot and get that approach loaded, okay?
Okay. All right, continue turn around to the south.
All right, and you got that approach loaded, so I'll probably take this back from you.
All right, airspeed 70, coming around to a 180 heading. Climbing up to 3,000.
Okay. And you can just go to the southeast a little bit.
Southeast. It's pretty gusty today.
Yeah, it sure is.
463 Lima Gray approach, gray altimeter 29er 58.
Yeah, man, these guys are in for it tonight.
Yeah. Seems like this aircraft's got a little shimmy to it too.
Yeah, it sure does. And it happens more in these days with the wind. You know what I mean? Yeah. Otherwise, it's smooth as a bell.
Really. All right, that's good. We got 1,000 foot per minute in, about 75 knots. 150 climbing up to 3,000.
All right, perfect.
Yeah, pretty much. If I were you, what I would do is just practice setting up approaches. I got X-Flight.
Ah, you did it really. Oh, you have X-Flight on that?
No, on my home computer. All right, leveling off at 3,000.
All right, man, and I have all three. Go ahead and load that approach, the RNAV 29, and let's go to CODC, okay, or APSEX.
Okay, all right, you have all three flight controls?
I got all three flight controls.
70 knots, 3,000, 150.
Yep, I'll do 3,100 because that's the first leg that will be required to fly.
Roger, and I wasn't listening entirely, so I'm looking for the GPS 29.
Yep, RNAV 29. Yep.
RNAV 29. All right, I got the RNAV 29 up. So, I mean, you can brief the whole approach on the plate 1 through, or you can brief it and set up as you're going. It's probably better to...
I mean, I like to do one thing at a time, and I suggest that, because that might be a little too much going on.
Yeah, because it makes it disruptive. So set it up, then brief it, right? I'm just going to talk through while I'm going, too.
Okay.
So inbound heading is going to be 295. All right, 295 inbound heading. ATIS is first, 118.6. Actually, let's just do ourselves a favor first and put it into the GPS.
There you go.
All right, so we're going to go... Procedure.
Select approach. Now, you're still up for gray, so you need to go direct to Georgetown first.
Yeah, that's what I was going to do first. All right, so I'll go clear. I'm going to go direct, come over to nearest, go up, GTU, there it is. I think it's enter.
Yep.
All right.
Now you go to procedures.
Now we're up direct, select approach, going for the RNAV 29. There it is. Vectors.
Nope, AppSex.
All right, fucked you on that one. There we go.
Just do it again, procedure, select approach.
RNAV 29, and then AppSex. So it's the initial approach fix.
Yep.
AppSex, okay.
Well, I mean, usually we would do vectors, but this is just setting us up nice for AppSex.
All right, and then I'm going to load.
Yep, and there you go.
And now it's loaded. Now I can scroll over just for SA, go clear, hold down clear, and then go one over.
There it is.
For my SA page.
Heading of 160.
Yep. And then what I would like to do is set it up so it's...
Charlie Tango, traffic over.
So it's track up.
Slowly moving
I think that's menu, right?
Westbound, indicates 2,800 type of number.
Set up map. Enter. North up, and nope, scroll down one little one. So hit that cursor off. There. Now cursor.
I think it was enter.
No, it should be cursor. Or just a little knob. There it is.
Baron 36 Charlie Tango, how are you requesting it from your position? Or you just want to finish this turn and holding and then proceed in?
All right, there we go. We're set up on that. All right, so inbound heading is 295. Good.
Just a big old gust.
Departing distance to the north, is that correct?
All right, ATIS 118.6. So.
Got that in.
Got it. It's in primary. We can collect our ATIS now. I'll go to nav.
Nope. Nav is for nav. COM2 is for COM2. So that's ADF. Read what you're looking at.
The state of Texas may be subject to quarantine restrictions. Report to the Georgetown Municipal Airport Terminal.
Just north of your position, half mile southbound, 3,000 indicated now.
I don't know if that was for us.
Sorry.
It's all right.
6 Charlie Tango, additional traffic 4 north of him is a helicopter. He's at 3,100 feet southeastbound going to Georgetown.
Traffic advisory.
We'll just wait till he swaps us or something.
Okay. All right, so that's up. Austin approach control 119 point nothing.
Actually, we can do it.
Temperature 27, dew point 9er, altimeter 29er62.
29er62.
Visual approach, landing runway 29. VFR departures, advise ground control of departure intentions. Use caution, bird advisories in effect. Notice to airmen, arrivals originating from outside the state of Texas may be subject to quarantine restrictions.
Okay.
Report to the Georgetown Municipal Airport Terminal for further information. Advise initial contact, you have Georgetown information.
Helicopter 1, Victor Alpha, traffic 1 o'clock, 3 miles, currently west-southwest.
It was Tango.
3,000.
All right, searching for that Archer at 1 o'clock, helicopter 831 Victor Alpha.
Not too sure if it's an Archer or not. That one's unidentified yet. There's additional traffic here we're talking to. He's in holding, currently at your 12 o'clock position, 7 miles and 4,000 feet. That's apparent.
Got him in sight, moving left to right.
All right, we got the traffic at 12 o'clock in sight. Still looking for the one at 1.
Departure. Use caution, bird advisories in effect.
All right.
Notice to airmen, arrival.
Baron 6 Charlie Tango, I'm confused on your intentions.
So
I know you want the local.
We got a real big problem right now with our heading. The one thing you did, you went direct to Georgetown, and we need to go to AppSex.
Yep.
So direct to, enter.
6 Charlie Tango, turn left.
130. Okay, I was hoping you'd catch that. So you loaded the approach, but you didn't activate it or anything. Okay? Does that make sense to you? We were just going to Georgetown, not AppSex.
Now I got you. The initial approach fix.
Yep. So now we're flying 130.
Temperature 27, dew point 9er, altimeter 29er62. Expect visual approach.
I'm turning off that. We got that.
Perfect.
It's Tango.
Yep.
All right, so we're still up on... These radios are kicking my ass. Just learning the new...
Okay, so pretty much every R44 has these, and a couple of our R22. So primary, COM1. We're in COM1, so we transmit. This box, COM2. That's it. If we want to ident, down. That's all you need to worry about.
Yep.
And we'll go over that some more if you want. And you still got us. And notice how our... well, I'll wait for you to know what you're doing. I'll wait for you to get caught up with the aircraft.
Yeah, I mean... Fuck. So...
It's all right, dude. It's okay, man.
So ATIS is up. Got that.
Yep.
The
Helicopter 1, Victor Alpha, unidentified traffic, no factor.
The next thing we're going to...
traffic. He's in a northwestbound turn. He's going to be maneuvering for approach at Skylark Airport. He'll be staying at 4,000. Maintain VFR at or below 3,500.
Maintain VFR at or below 3,500, and thanks for the traffic update. Helicopter 831 Victor Alpha.
Baron 6 Charlie Tango, turn left heading 330.
All right, so the next things I'm going to need is Austin Approach Control and Georgetown Tower.
Baron 36 Charlie Tango, unidentified traffic is continued southwestbound, currently no factor. Additional traffic when you complete.
So I'm going to put Austin Approach 119 point nothing and stand by here.
Okay. VFR at or below 3,500.
All right, that's good. So Georgetown Tower in our 430 radio, we'll put 120.225 in standby.
For what's that?
Georgetown Tower.
Yep, 120.22.
Baron 6 Charlie Tango, how will this approach terminate?
All right, 120.225 is in. Ground control we don't need. All right, the initial approach fix is abscess. At the initial approach fix, we'll be at 4,100 is what we need to be within 25 nautical miles.
We'll just do 3,100 for now.
Okay. So...
Helicopter 1 Victor Alpha, your traffic's now at your 12 o'clock position, 3 miles opposite direction, 4,000.
All right, searching for that traffic, sir. Helicopter 831 Victor Alpha.
And Helicopter 1 Victor Alpha, did you want to talk to Austin Approach first, this approach, or do you want to just go to Georgetown Tower?
Austin Approach would be great. They usually don't let me do it there at Georgetown if I don't talk to them first.
Understood. Stand by.
Stand by, Helicopter 831 Victor Alpha.
All right, when he calls freak change, we'll flip-flop over to Austin Approach.
Yep.
All right, we're 19 miles to the, you good?
Yeah, she just doesn't want to get down, man.
No,
she just keeps fucking climbing on me. Can't hold my altitude to save my life today. There's that traffic, no factor now.
November 13 Kilo Foxtrot Gray approach, gray altimeter 29er 59er.
Okay, so what's wrong with our picture here and our picture there on our HSI? What am I following right now?
Right, so...
We're in V-lock. We need to be in GPS mode here.
6 Charlie Tango, turn left.
There we go. Now we can fly a heading of 130. You need to make sure that that thing's set up, right?
Helicopter 1 Victor Alpha, traffic no factor, contact Austin Approach 119.0.
No factor for the traffic and contact Austin Approach 119.0. Thanks for the help today, Helicopter 831 Victor Alpha.
Yeah, our desired track to the initial approach phase.
There it is. Now we got it. All right?
Yep.
You ready to fly?
Yeah, so I can brief the approach real quick.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I thought you were finished.
All right, so upon arriving at the initial approach fix, abscess will be at 3,000, which we're at 3,200 now. We can descend down to 3,000. From there, we'll go to Koji, which is the intermediate fix.
Information Tango at Georgetown.
Yes, sir. We sure do. Helicopter 831 Victor Alpha, and we are 3,200 feet direct to APSEX for the practice RNAV 29 into Georgetown. Full stop.
Thank you. Saratoga 80 Delta Juliet,
all right, sorry, go ahead.
Information at Tango's current Georgetown plane.
All right, so the intermediate fix is Koji, which at Koji we can descend down to 3,000. Inbound course from there is 295.
That's fine. Clear direct to Code C. Descend and maintain.
Once we pass Koji, we can descend down to really continuous descent all the way down to our MDA, which is 1180 in 1 statute mile. This approach is climbing right turn to 3,000 back to Darton.
Descend and maintain 8,000.
Descend and maintain 8,000.
All right, so 295 inbound at Koji 3,000 down to 1180. All right.
All right. Okay, man. I got you direct to APSEX right now, just slightly right of course, descending to 3,100, and I got you just flying slow because it's just a little bit smoother.
All right, eyeball flight controls.
All right, you
see,
got
we're at
all
65, about a 130, 3,200.
All right, so I'm going to teach you a very necessary lesson right now. Go ahead and step on your left ball for me.
Yep.
You need to roll with the punches as a double I. You're going to make mistakes, and things are not ever going to go as planned. So if you make a mistake or radio's kicking my ass or fuck or something, just, okay, let it go now.
Yep.
Focus on the next thing.
I got you.
There's 3 things that matter. Where the hell am I? Where am I going? What altitude do I need to be?
Yep.
Does that make sense?
It does.
If you have those 3 things in your head at all times, and you're solid on those, you're okay. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Like as far as everything goes, you're not going to bust an airspace, you're not going to hit somebody, you know?
Just fly the aircraft.
Just fly the aircraft. Aviate, navigate, communicate.
That's it.
Where am I? Where am I going? What altitude do I need to be at? Perfect. And dude, I'm sorry, man. I did not mean to get you all hot and bothered with that first approach. That was my fault with that.
It was good training, Adam.
Yeah, I know, but not for your first day.
That's good, man.
First day was supposed to be smooth. We were talking about how they were going to be nice and easy up at Gray, but they're slightly retarded like I am.
That's
so
cool.
There you go. All right, man.
All right, so we're up direct. We're 14 miles from
APSEX.
APSEX.
Yep. Do you have your geo-referencing on that?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I need to learn how to turn that on.
Yes, sir. This sure will be a full stop helicopter 831 Victor Alpha. I'm pretty sure I already said that.
Yep.
This is what gets me. I think I'm good, and I'm trying to teach. This is the real difficulties of a double I. I'm doing a million things at once here, trying to make sure you're doing everything right and doing everything else, maintaining all this. So this is what you have to look forward to.
That's good.
And it's good training for me, but damn, dude, is it ever a little bit of a hassle sometimes, you know what I mean? Like, truly it is somewhat of a hassle. You gotta roll with the punches, though. I am none whatsoever upset with your performance today.
Austin, King number 8287 Echo in. Moderate turbulence between 12 and 11.
Let's try anywhere from surface to 12,000. I would say.
No, I thought it did, but now it's not as bad now, though.
American 644, how's your ride been?
American 644, we're picking up a light, a couple moderate jolts out of probably 9.
Thank you.
Yeah, this thing just, I'm down to 15 map. Still, like, does not want to go back down to 3,200.
North of you at 7,500, still getting the bump.
Copy that.
There we go. Awesome. Okay.
All right, looking at...
And all I want you to do now is we'll just lock it up. You just fly the aircraft, all right?
That's it.
So now I would either give a little bit of aft or pull up that power so you don't just descend below. Just a smidge.
Yep, thank you.
No problem, bud.
Yeah, look, I'm holding a 150 just to stay on the 130.
Yep, welcome to a solid day.
Yep.
Solid instrument day.
It's good.
It is good.
So 3320 on Smart Radar.
All right, 10 miles from
APSEX.
At APSEX, it'll be a right-hand turn to, looks like, 205.
Yep. So here you go. I'll help you out with that.
Thank you. It's good crew resource management.
Yeah. Well, it's going to be single resource management when you're all done. Oh, man, do you got this thing going? Damn, dude. I'm all messed up today. My altitude's been off. You're going to be laughing at me when you watch this video. Embarrassed now.
It's cool.
I feel like we handled it all right.
I think it was good.
Real quick.
It's good.
Had to call out approach because they didn't know their VOR wasn't working.
644, continue present heading, descend and maintain 2,000.
I'm going to go to a 140 now, get back on that 130.
644, present heavy, descend to 2.
Ooh, shoot.
I'm using the radial method.
Attention, aircraft mission Lima is now cleared off. Now altimeter is 2960.
2960. Lima.
Is that what he just said?
Yep.
You read it back to him. I didn't catch it. I'm sorry.
And 831 Victor Alpha 2960.
Helicopter 1 Victor Alpha, traffic 1 o'clock, 4 miles northeastbound, altitude, well, they just appear to be maneuvering now, circling, 3,700 indicated.
Got the traffic inside at 1 o'clock at 3,700. We will maintain 3,100 helicopter 831 Victor Alpha. Thank you.
So 3328, contact Houston Center.
Okay, so I'm going to show you something here, okay?
Okay.
So we come to this page. What phase of R&P are we in right now?
We're in the intermediate?
Terminal. En route, terminal, final.
En route, terminal, final.
Yep. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep this up because I want you to watch how this thing's going to work.
It's going to narrow the CDI.
Yes, it is. Okay. When we turn on...
Victor Alpha, you can join the approach inbound from APSEX. Just expect your approach clearance as you get a little bit closer on the approach.
All right, join the approach clearance from APSEX, and I'll expect that clearance as we get closer. Helicopter 831 Victor Alpha, thank you.
All right, so he's basically letting us round the corner there, Koji. Yep.
You know why? Because he's got somebody out there, I bet, he's expecting to come into it.
Yep.
right, now we get to do this thing where we see if it goes from APSEX to Conchsey.
Yeah, even if we round the corner.
Yep, if we round the corner hard with that RNP. There you go. Beautiful, bud.
American 644 airport type, sir.
All right, so
American 644, Roger, you're cleared for the visual approach runway 35.
I'm going to keep touching on this because I think it's extremely important.
Okay,
But with everything that happened, did I seem like I didn't know where we were or what was going on or what altitude I needed to be at?
No, not at all.
No, and that's imperative, not only for looking like you know what you're doing.
Yeah, fear is contagious.
But because somebody in that aircraft needs to know what's going on.
Yep.
And it's going to be you. The answer is you every single time.
Yep.
Just like in CFI, you got to know what's going on at all times with the auto, with RPM, and yada. But now it's worse.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to say worse, because worse isn't the right word. But you're just a little high. What I do want to see in your double I is when you are off course, I don't care if it's 100 feet, you will say, or when you're off altitude, you'll say off altitude correcting. Off high correcting, whatever it is. You know what I mean? Because, and I'll tell you exactly why. If you call yourself out on your check ride, you will just make them the happiest DPs ever. If you beat them to the call out every time, you'll get a lot of props from them. Because I had one of my students that just did a check ride with Randy for his instrument.
Okay.
And he was like, dude, if he was off altitude 50 feet, he was calling off altitude correcting. I could not beat him to it. He goes, so his situational awareness was the best I've seen.
Yeah, okay.
So that's what I want you to do. And that was Randy telling me a compliment about my student, that he actually passed.
Good deal.
Which is rare, because he usually fails every single one of my students. So I want you to have that essay about what's going on, and I don't expect it today. It's your first flight, really getting into it. It's a busy day. There's that traffic. Let's start, deviate 20 degrees to the right for me.
20 degrees right.
Yep, thanks, man.
150.
Perfect. And it looks like they descend. And get down to that 3,100 for me if you would.
3,100, okay.
Yep. Oh, did I say 3,300?
No, I was shooting for to maintain 32.
San Antonio approach
Okay.
127.
It's just that guy he told us about. He's just right above us a little bit.
Okay. Coming down
let's
to
go ahead
31.
and come down a little bit further, actually. It looks like he's just descending and climbing, descending and climbing.
3,000. Yeah, our intermediate fixed altitude's 3,000, so we can maintain that.
Okay, that sounds good. Let's do that. And yeah, here's another thing, dude. That guy's just popped up doing all sorts of stuff on the, the final route for an approach, which you should never do maneuvers over a final route.
Yeah.
You just shouldn't. He's doing it over Taylor and Georgetown. Yeah. What a dummy.
Yeah, just stay off the final approach access.
Yeah, you're okay right now.
Yep, shooting for 3,000, about 75 knots. I'm going to hold that 150.
I have all three controls.
You have all three controls.
You see him over there to the left?
Nah.
He just started a descending right turn. He's just up above us now, just right over there.
I think the aircraft's in the way. Oh, I got him in sight.
He just started.
Really? All right.
An idiot, dude. All right,
hey,
you got all three.
Opposite direction.
Yeah, you got all three now. Sorry about that, bud.
No worries. It's good. Good training. All right, coming down to 3,000. Back up to 70 knots. 150. Aircraft trim.
But yeah, it's your job to, even if you don't know what's going on at all times, because, I mean, let's be honest. Teaching and listening and doing and ensuring that he's doing it right is going to be a ridiculous amount of workload.
Yeah,
for
it's
you.
a lot, yeah.
It is, and you see me, but as long as you know where you're at, where you're going, your altitude, you're solid, like I said. I can't express that enough. But also putting your student at ease.
Yep.
If they're starting to get task saturated, hey, take a breath. I have all three. Let's refocus. Everything's solid. Perfect thing, man. Perfect thing to do. Because people, if they're going to get hot and bothered, it's going to be with instrument. You're like damn sure. All right, there we go. So
see the CDI coming in. All right, it just flip-flopped over.
APSEX to Conchsey. Cool. So we were about a mile away from it. So there you go. Let's go ahead and do that. 207. I'll handle this one for you. 207.
Right. Turning right to 207.
And then after 207, it's going to be 295. So we'll do that. 295. Perfect.
Should be 205, right?
Or 205, excuse me, I apologize. I read my number wrong. There you go.
All right, coming down to 3,000 again. Okay. We'll shoot for 75 knots.
And I sure haven't heard anything.
No.
I wonder, I mean...
I'll just get a radio check with him.
Austin approach, radio check.
Loud and clear.
Okay, man, it just got so quiet.
Yeah, it really did, yeah. All right, so 207 inbound, 3,000. Once we're established at, we'll make that right-hand turn into 295 after Koji. Right now we're 4 miles north of Koji.
Yep, and it's Codge C.
Codge C.
Codge C, yep.
Codge C.
There you go.
All right, slightly left of course, correcting.
Yep.
We got that west wind pushing us away.
Yep, sure do. You can have a even better wind correction. I'd fly about 230 or something like that. Just that way you can intercept and stop getting blown off, and you'll be able to fix it as it comes a little bit closer.
230, 75 knots, 3,000. I'm using the wagon wheel method.
Sweet. I don't care, man. Use whatever method you want.
Look, that's personal.
Check the gauges.
Aircraft trim. That left pedal. I might as well just leave it in the whole flight.
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah.
I invited my wife. Glad she didn't come today. Bumpy.
Yeah. Probably not a. Yeah, it's a beautiful day, but a bumpy day.
Yeah. That good old instability.
All right, 3 miles from Codge CV.
Just Codge C. Like Codge C or
Codge C.
Codge C is what they call it.
Why can't it be like bear, mouse,
or urine?
Urine. Yeah. All right, 75 knots, 3,000. PSI stable. Aircraft trim. Correcting. Two miles, 2.5. I'm gonna go 240 to get back on course.
Yeah, I would say so. 240 is probably going to be just about your perfect course interception here.
Got the 1 Victor Alpha. You're cleared for the RNAV runway 29er approach Georgetown.
Clear for the RNAV 29er into Georgetown helicopter 831 Victor Alpha. Thank you. And I will put in 120.22.
Tower?
Yep. There it is in our secondary.
All right, 75, aircraft trim. A little high, 3,100. Showing 2 miles to intermediate fix.
Yep.
Correcting on course. That's good too. Like you said, just keep talking. All right, correcting finally with the 240.
All right, and we got 1.5 miles to Codge C.
Roger that.
Perfect.
3,075 on course. Left ball.
Beautiful.
1.3.
Now here, probably after you get the hang of this a little bit, we're going to have you start teaching stuff as you're doing it as well.
Yeah, I got you.
So,
I'm gonna chair fly all this and rehearse it on the flight simulator.
Yeah, absolutely.
Got a definite thermal there. 150 feet.
Yeah.
All right, less than a mile. Once you reach Kachi, it'll be a right turn inbound 295, final approach course. I'm going to come back to 230. Let's call it 220.
And you can always lead your turns by half a mile if you want.
Okay.
And you're just about there now.
Yep.
So.
All right, so it'll be a right-hand turn, clear right.
Yep, clear on the right.
To 295. Final approach course. Will you update the CDI too, please?
Arrivals, original
originating from outside the state of Texas may be subject to quarantine restrictions. Report to the Georgetown Municipal Airport Terminal.
Helicopter 1 Victor Alpha, traffic 2 to 3 o'clock, 2 miles southwestbound. Georgetown Tower's talking to him. Should stay away from you. The Skyhawk 2,700.
Searching for that traffic at 2 to 3 o'clock, and thanks for the update, helicopter 831 Victor Alpha.
270 at 15.
All right, so we got a left front crosswind. I'm going to begin my descent down to
you're going 40 knots. He'll be ahead of you, it looks like.
Dew point 8, Alpha.
Trans 3 Green Mike, on approach, all sound temperatures 2962.
Approach, runway 29 in use. Bird advisories are in effect. VFR craft advised on this contact direction of departure.
All right, using 270 to intercept.
Notice ramming.
Okay.
Arrivals originating from outside.
And 6 Limo Mike's on 19-0.
Subject to quarantine restrictions. Report to the Georgetown Municipal Airport.
No problem. 119.0, thank you.
Advised you have ATIS uniform.
Uniform now. That's what I wanted to check.
Whoa, you see that CDI just jump back in?
Yep.
All right, turn to right to 295 inbound.
Because we didn't.
And approach, do you need 0 Delta Juliet to slow down for spacing?
Not yet. Maybe later on, depending how fast this helicopter goes on final, but not yet.
Alright, just keep it posted.
All right, slightly left of course.
Did you join the approach inbound? I show you southwestbound.
Yes, sir. We are inbound for RNAV 29 into Georgetown.
I won't be out, thank you. The Skyhawk's no factor. He's got 50 knots on you. I show your ground speed at 40.
Wow.
Yes, sir. That sounds about right. Well, we got 60 showing and climbing a little bit. Helicopter 831 Victor Alpha.
There you go. We're doing it.
All right, man. Let's get back onto approach. So you're a little bit left, because that's what he's talking about. There you go. And you are down to what right now? From Kachi to Ilcock?
Yep, going from Kachi to shit.
Yeah.
Hilker?
Ilcock.
I can't remember. Ilcock? Yeah,
Yeah, so what altitude do you need to be at?
I need to be at 2,400.
Yeah, there you go. You descended just a tad bit early and need a little bit of right cycling.
Yeah, why did the HSI stick like that?
Probably because, who knows, man? Maybe because we flew by.
I don't.
But we flew by APSEX as well, so I don't know.
All right, 2,400, 85 knots, left of course.
There you go.
Wind will help us out.
And we got a 30-knot headwind up here, dude.
That's crazy.
There he is. I got him in sight. No factor now.
Yeah, what is that?
Ilcock.
Oocock.
Like ill-cock.
Oocock. Yeah.
Helicopter 1 Victor Alpha, contact Georgetown Tower.
Contact Georgetown Tower. Good day. Thanks for the help. 831 Victor Alpha. Georgetown Tower, helicopter 831 Victor Alpha, inbound on the practice RNAV 29, full stop with uniform.
Helicopter 831 Victor Alpha, Georgetown Tower, report to final approach 6 inbound, altimeter 2963. Following Cessna, 12 o'clock, 2 miles, 2,400.
All right, following the Cessna and report the final approach fix inbound, helicopter 831 Victor Alpha.
I don't know what that was.
Just... who knows?
Not paying attention.
Georgetown Tower, block 751, like a frequency change.
Number 751, frequency change approved.
751, roger.
So you're still descending, bud?
Yep. Well, VSI is stable. I need to climb now.
Yep.
Yeah, I need to be 2,400, so I'll use a little bit of cyclic.
There you go. Sounds like a good plan.
500 feet per minute. All right, on course, 2,400. Take a little bit of power out, decel. Cooking. Want to be 75.
Georgetown Tower, Skyline 8940 Golf.
There you go. It was just slightly off.
The CDI?
Yeah, just
November 8940 Golf, Georgetown Tower.
8940 Golf, approximately 12 miles to the southeast with uniform, inbound landing 29 Georgetown.
Fuck, dude, we have 40 knots showing.
That's crazy. I feel like we're just creeping along.
We are.
Number 40 Golf, Roger, and looks like you're trying to shoot the GPS to 29, is that correct?
No, we'll come in for a visual.
Number 40 Golf, Squawk 0626.
0626, 40 Golf.
Oh, what's that just popped up?
What's that? Yeah, glide slope?
Yeah, that's what we talked about, right?
Yeah.
So can you follow it?
Yeah.
You found out you can?
No, I didn't find the actual reg.
Okay.
40 Golf.
I think you wouldn't be telling me if I could, though.
Spacing.
All right, so look at your altitude, bud. Look what you're doing here.
Climbing.
East of your position, 2.5 miles, intercepting the RNAV runway 29 approach. So make a left 360 and then start looking for that Saratoga.
Roger, make a left 360, looking for the Saratoga 27 Golf.
That's 27 Golf, what's your request?
27 Golf, we'd like to do a touch and go.
27 Golf, runway 29, clear touch and go, fly right traffic report midfield with request.
29, clear touch and go, and was that left 360 for us, 27 Golf?
27 Golf, no.
Roger, coming into land, touch and go 29, 27 Golf.
Number 27 Golf, do not make a left 260, go straight to the runway.
Roger, we're turning towards the runway now, 27 Golf.
And let's get on that course.
All right, there's station passage too, right? No.
Yep. So down to Ilcock and 1760.
Yep, coming down to 1760.
And let's get on course.
On course.
There you go. That's me on the throttle. This thing's riding high today, so I'm trying
really?
to...
Yeah, I
guess
heard
my
it.
hand's been on this throttle this whole time.
I'm going to give it a 10-degree right correction, and then the wind should blow us back on too.
Okay.
Georgetown Tower, Saratoga 80 Delta Juliet. We're just about to cross Cockgee on the RNAV 29er.
Saratoga 80 Delta Juliet, Georgetown Tower, report final approach, fix inbound, altimeter 2963.
Probably going to have to step off.
We'll port final approach.
Fucking guy's going to be looking up our ass.
Yep.
And Skyline 40 Golf, as you turn back inbound toward the airport, Saratoga you're looking for is north of your position, 3 miles,
1760.
at 10 miles southeast of the field.
We're looking for traffic. We've got on ADSB. We'll follow that traffic. 40 Golf. 40 Golf has traffic inside.
40 Golf, follow Saratoga to the airport.
40 Golf.
All right, so we're Ilcock to missed approach now, so we can descend down to, Hager.
We're half a mile from Ilcock.
Got it, yep.
All right, bud, you're getting away from the runway, so let's try to keep that CDI centered for me. There you go.
Nothing like instruments on a 30-knot day.
You don't?
No, I said there's nothing like it.
Oh, yeah. Keeps you honest, that's for sure.
Jesus.
All right, what are you going down to?
All right, so from 1760 going down to MDA of 1240.
Nope.
Right, from Ilcock to Hager.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm sorry, 1180.
Yep, that's
not
all
the
right.
circling.
Let's just get back on that course.
Yep, 1180. So descending down. And the fundamental skills are deteriorating.
It's all right, man.
All right, getting back on course, getting airspeed under control. 1180. 75 knots, I'll shoot for. On course, 1180. Aircraft trim.
Helicopter 1 Victor 10, Alpha runway 18 cleared land. Correction, runway 29 cleared land.
Clear land, runway 29, and if possible, sir, I'd like to exit on Mike to the east ramp.
1 Victor Alpha, you can plan on that.
Plan on Mike to the east ramp, 831 Victor Alpha, thank you. Aren't they supposed to tell me what to do instead of just...
Yeah.
All right, watch that fat descent you're coming in on your... There you go, good catch. Barely, but good catch.
Yep, 75, on course, 1180.
Okay, so question here, all right?
Yep.
If I had the airport lighting, the airport lighting system in sight, what could we descend down to right now?
We can descend down to 100 feet AGL.
100, no, not 100 feet AGL.
100 feet above touchdown zone elevation.
Which would be what?
Which is TDZ, so 877.
Okay. How about an MSL for me?
MSL?
Well, you just subtract 100 from your MDA, right?
Yes.
All right, so that would be what? 1080, right?
Yep, 1080.
All right, there you go. So go ahead and do that.
All right, coming down to 1080.
327 Golf, we're midfield, we'd like another touch and go.
So that I can see the lights.
Golf,
okay. Nice easy descent there.
Right, short file.
Because you don't want to descend too fast. Following in. There's 1080. All right, now you got the runway inside. I got all three.
You have all three controls.
Got all three controls.
Clear,
I'm going to take these things off.
Yeah, of course. That's why I'm taking them from you.
Oh.
All right, you got all three?
I have all three.
All right.
You good to land? Yeah, I'm good to land.
Cool.
Yep.
All right, man.
All right, and we're clear to exit Mike, which is what, the first or the second taxiway?
Yeah. Dude, it is fucking bumpy out today.
It's a little bumpy.
Golf, if you haven't done so, start your base.
Roger, we're
and then we'll just back taxi to the compass rose?
No. What?
It's
no, just 29 and then exit. Just land on the numbers or for that first taxiway?
Yep.
Okay. Don't go beyond it.
Got it.
Okay. To the northeast, inbound with information uniform for full stop.
I'll land just short of the numbers on the threshold.
Yep, let's do it. I'll start slowing down.
Cherry 5231 Kilo Georgetown, Tower, altimeter 2963, squawk 0615.
06152963.
Little thermal there.
Georgetown Tower, Saratoga 0 Delta Juliet, we're final folks fix, inbound, runway 29er.
Saratoga 8, 0 Delta Juliet, traffic, Cessna left base, final 1 mile southeast, runway 29er, number 2, cleared to land.
Number 2 cleared to land, looking for traffic, 0 Delta
God,
Juliet.
that headwind, it's unreal.
Number 12, you have a taxi to parking via Mike.
Taxi to parking via Mike, helicopter 831 Victor Alpha, and I got the traffic on Foxtrot in sight. He's like, what traffic?
3 Kilo Foxtrot 10 north.
All right, go ahead and stop, and you just pedal turn it in and get on in.
All right, pedal turn it in.
Clear on the right.
Cherokee 13 Kilo Foxtrot.
Gonna have a little tailwind here.
A little tailwind.
Yeah.
You're gonna have a fat tailwind.
Yep.
Squawk 0611.
Woo! Roger, 2964, 0611. 1 Kilo Fox.
Damn, dude, what a day, bud.
Yeah, you're telling me. I'm a little smoked.
Tower Baron 36 Charlie Tango's on the RNM.
Good thing we kept it short.
Charlie Tango, Georgetown Tower, report of
Probably flew like a 1.5. Oh, you can just go straight to our ramp, bro.
Okay. A little bit of a tailwind.
Yeah. Did you see our HSI? Look at our 2 from indicators. Like, doesn't know where we're at.
3 Kilo Foxtrot, enter, right base, landing, runway 29er.
Roger, right base, runway 29, 1 Kilo Fox.
Number 31 Kilo, enter, right base, runway 29er.
Red base, runway 29.
It'd be a little rough today in the 22.
Yeah, don't let it, no. Don't let it get you. Don't let it beat you.
No, I'm good.
Good.
31 Kilo west of your position, 4 miles southbound. As a Cherokee, you'll be falling to the base leg.
All right, you just put it down right on this yellow line.
On the yellow.
Right by the fuel tank.
31 Kilo, Georgetown.
I'll shoot for that little bright spot.
Yep.
31 Kilo, copies right base.
Hard clear left, right, below, coming down.
31 Kilo, Cherokee, west of your position, 4.5 miles now.
That's so funny, it does not want to come down.
Number 2 to follow.
Because of the wind.
Yeah.
Number 2 to follow, and 31 Kilo, searching for the
And the 44's like that, you know what I mean?
Yeah, you almost feel like a second ground effect there.
Yeah.
All right, throttle friction timer.
Yep, I just want to hang
Zero
out
above
there
the
for
golf,
you.
your number 2 behind the
Shut him off. Ugh.
60 to 70.
Perfect.
All right, cyclic and pedals neutral. They are. Friction on. Collective friction's on. CHT drop. I think what Ian told me on the CHT was that he waits till it's like on the H.
Yeah, I mean it drops a drop. You know what I mean? I just wait till it's a little bit below the like you can see green between the line, and that's what I do.
Okay.
Well, not too shabby, man. Welcome back, it said. Welcome back to instrument.
Yeah. It's going to be good.
It's going to be good. Well, it will be after today.
Yeah, it was a little, you know, I would have liked like 5 to 10 knots, you know.
Mother Nature said, too bad.
Made it a little more, I mean, I should have just kept the left pedal in full the whole flight.
Yeah, no kidding.
Jesus. All right, so I see a little bit of green there on the cylinder head temp. So, where are we? CHT throttle closed.
Yeah, perfect. Go for
throttle
it.
going closed, and then clutch switch off.
There it is.
Clutch switch disengage. Clutch is disengaged. Wait 30 seconds, then mixture off. We'll go on the 10. Seems like shutdown's a little easier in this thing. All right, there's the 10. Mixture off. Guard reinstalled.